Okay, so this is part 10 of the fox, and we're going to start with the ears here. So we're going to make a magic ring, make your X across with your loose end in the front, go under the first piece of yarn, pull the second, and we're just going to get our working yarn set here. We're going to make a chain to hold our place, and then we're going to do 3 more single crochet for a total of 4 stitches. And then we'll pull our loose end taut, and we're going to go into 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going in this stitch right here. We're going to slip stitch, and then we'll chain 1, which counts as our first stitch, and we're going to single crochet around. So we're going into the next stitch and doing a single crochet, next stitch, single crochet, and then finally our 4th stitch and doing a single crochet, which is right here. It's a little harder to see with the darker color. And then go 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm just going to pull my center, the loose yarn here, just to pull that taut. And then we're going to go in right here. Sorry, just making sure I'm in the right stitch here. Yep, so right here. And we're going to slip stitch that together and then push your work toward the bottom here just so that your circle, your point's starting to show. You just want to make sure that works down there, and then we're going to chain 1 to make our first stitch for the next round. So this is round 3, and we're going to do 2 single crochet in each stitch. So we're going from 4 stitches to 8 stitches. So I've had my chain and my single crochet for the first one, and then I'm doing 2 single crochet in the next stitch, and then the next one will be 2 single crochet, and then the last one right here is going to be 2 single crochet. So 1 and 2. And then we're going to slip stitch to this first stitch back here. And I'm just checking, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stitches. So we're going to go through this stitch right here. And we're going to, that's the first stitch of your round, by the way. Pull through everything. And sorry, we're not going to do that just yet. We're switching colors. Sorry. So we're going to be on the last stitch, and we're going to switch to our pumpkin yarn, which is right here. You're going to make sure the loose end is on the right side of your hook, and the working yarn is on the left side of your hook. So we're going to go through like we're going to slip stitch, and then put on our pumpkin yarn, and then just hold that in place as you come through to slip stitch. And then I just give my loose black yarn a little pull just to get it taut, and then I'm going to pull the working yarn of the black just to make it hold right here, and I'm going to hold the working yarn and both pieces of the orange, sorry, not both pieces, the loose end of the orange. Loose end of the orange and the working black are going to be held with your work, and you're going to make a chain, and that's just going to hold that in place, okay? Now you're going to chain 1 for this slip stitch. I already did that, sorry. Had to go back for a second. So chain one, you've got your chain one, and then we are going to work round 4, which is single crochet all the way around. So make sure you don't go in this first stitch here, because that's where your chain is. But we're going to go in the next stitch and we're going to do 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet, 3 single crochet, 4 single crochet, 5 single crochet. We're just doing 1 single crochet per stitch. And then we've got our last one right here. So we should have 8 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, okay. So we're going to slip stitch by going into that first stitch of the round. And we're going to pull that through. And that should be good, but if you want to pull on your loose ends and your working yarn, you can do that just to keep it taut. Don't pull super tight because you don't want it too tight. So we should have 12 stitches here, and we're going to go into round 6. So that's going to be a chain, and then we're single crocheting, or sorry, this is row 5, not row 6. We're going to do 2 single crochet in the first one, so our chain and single crochet count as 2. And then we're going to do 1 stitch in the next, and then we're going to do 2 single crochet in the next, and then 1 single crochet, and then the next stitch is going to be 2 single crochet, and the next stitch is going to be 1. And then we've got one more repeat of that. We're going to do 2 single crochet, and then the last one is going to be 1 single crochet. And then we'll slip stitch in this first stitch of the round. So yarn over and pull through everything. Now we're going to chain 1. This is round 6, and we're doing 1 single crochet in each stitch around. And this is the last one right here. We should have 12 stitches at the end of this one. And we're going into round 7. So we're going to slip stitch the end of round 6. Chain 1 for the start of round 7. And we're going to do 2 single crochet into this stitch. So that chain counts as 1. We're going to do a single crochet for 2. And then we're doing 1 single crochet in the next stitch, and 1 single crochet in the next. And then we're doing 2 single crochets, and then 1 and 1, and then 2 into the same stitch, and then we'll do 1 and 1, and this is the last repeat right here. We're going to do 2 into the next, and then we'll have 1 and 1, and then we're going to slip stitch to this first stitch of the round, and then chain 1, and this is round 8 and 9. You're just going to single crochet around, so go into the next stitch, and you're just going to keep single crocheting around. And this should be 16 stitches for these 2 rounds here. So there's Alright, so we're gonna slip stitch to this first stitch, yarn over and pull through everything, and this is the last round right here. We're gonna chain 1 and single crochet all the way around. This is my 15th single crochet, and then nice. Chain counted as 1, so that was 16, so I'm slip stitching to the first stitch here, and then we're gonna fasten off by yarning over and pulling through everything and pull that loop tight. Make this about 10 to 12 inches long. We'll cut the end. And then pull your yarn out, the working yarn. And you can cut your black working yarn as well. You can do that right after the first round if you'd like, after you switch colors. But this is your fox ear. It should look something like this, and we'll stuff that and put it on top of the head. So we'll just weave these ends in at the end before we piece it together. So that's the end of video 10, and I'll be back with video 11 for the tail, and that's it.